Dear Normies, smoking is stupid. It is very stupid indeed. I can't smoke. And you shouldn't smoke. Seriously. Smoking is extremely problematic. Extremely problematic. And for whatever reason, y'all Normies can't seem to understand that. Like I don't understand. It doesn't make any sense. From the very first day you inhaled smoke, alright? I mean just in general. A bunch of coughing. Yet somehow, for whatever reason, y'all have a huge obsession to smoke a blunt or whatever. Cigarettes, weed, loud and junk. I don't understand, the very first time you inhaled smoke, amber, ash or whatever, you didn't like it. But all of a sudden, you see everybody else smoking and everything, so you want to do it too. And then when you take the first puff of your very first cigarette, then that's when you start coughing, and then you purposely adjust your own self and your own body or whatever to do it and just to fit in. And for that reason, y'all just keep doing it and keep doing it. Eventually y'all get used to it because apparently you like it now. And you just keep smoking and smoking and smoking. And then you wonder why you get health problems with your lungs and stuff. I'm not understanding. It's stupid. This whole I don't understand how in the world you want lung cancer. It's pretty much lung cancer. You're asking for a death sentence for lung cancer, all right? Or some lung disease or whatever, all right? And e-cigarettes ain't no different, all right? E-cigarettes are no different, all right? Now, e-cigarettes, I made that discovery when I was in my freshman year of high school. It was in 2014, and I was 15 years old, all right? It was late 2015, all right? My first semester of my freshman year, all right? I remember this kid, he smoked something that looked like a cigarette, right? And then when he blew out, and he was like, tastes like apple. I'm like, yes, it smelled good at the time because it smelled like apple, but at the same time, I knew it was some form of smoking, even if it wasn't exactly smoking. Eventually, I learned, I believe the same year, that vapes are pretty much air, I think, water, or some sort of water. I don't know what it is, but it's just terrible. And then I don't understand, why in the world these y'all normies over just keep smoking and smoking and smoking. Do you not, some of y'all don't even care that y'all are even smoking in front of people who cannot inhale that stuff, like myself. People on the dang train just be smoking weed and everything. It's just extremely annoying. There's not one day where nobody is smoking on the train, specifically on the CTA red and green lines, all right? Them two lines, because those are the ghettoest lines in the entire system. Yeah, seriously, but I'm not understanding. And then I be occasionally getting, especially on the red line, I'm over here hearing loud junk, blue squares and everything, just to try to sell cigarettes to me and everything. I want nothing to do with it. It be just so annoying. I just trying to mind my own business and everything. Trying to mind my own business, riding the train to my destination, or just for the hobby, just cause. And I'm over here hearing loud junk, blue squares, and it's so annoying. All right. The same thing happens on the green line. Now, recently, it's been happening on the orange line too. All right, it's the same people. It's just the same people. Wait, hold up. No, when I first moved down here in Chicago, a year ago in 2024, July 2024, obviously I was so pissed because somebody kept smoking on the train on a red line. So I ran up to the front car when I got out from my destination at Roosevelt. All right, I ran up to the front car and was like, I'm sorry, there's an idiot smoking on the train. He's like, okay, I'll make an announcement. Next thing you know, I'm hearing some dude snitches get stitches or whatever. I was like, you know what, and just walk off or whatever. And that's the thing. A lot of times when I was, snitching on people smoking on the dang train, like the operators wasn't even doing nothing. For the most part, the operators were not doing anything. The main reason why I bet they're not doing much about it, because there's only so much they can do. I can understand that part. But what they can do is stall the train and call the police. Seriously. But yeah. Anyway, so I'm over here being looked at crazy just because I snitched. I mean, I kind of pretty much stopped. I pretty much stopped because I realized, the operators wasn't really doing much. It wasn't really changing. So unfortunately, what I did was simply stay in the first car when it comes on the red and green line, all right, of Chicago CTA. But it's just annoying. But anyways, going back on topic. Yeah, okay. The orange line has been recently happening on the orange line, all right, because I don't know why. Like, I'm over here constantly smelling smoke, weed and junk like that. It's annoying. I can't breathe properly. I'm coughing like crazy and everything. I'm getting lightheaded and everything. So one time I got so mad. I got so mad. I switched to a different rail car real quickly. So yeah, I'm getting annoyed because these people over here smoking on the train. So I just ran into the next car real fast because I can't breathe properly. And then next, I'm getting weird looks or whatever. And then I think a few weeks later, I was with somebody on the orange line, right? And then I'm just sitting down. Next thing you know, the same people giving me strange looks. Just giving me strange looks. So they smoking on the train and everything. Then the person who I was with, they said, Ray, let's go further over there because I don't feel like I don't got no time smelling that stuff and breathing that in. But as soon as we got to the next stop, this dude, he gave me a crazy, evil look. All because I did not want to be near his smoke. Like, it's so annoying. It generally makes no sense. But anyway, so I'm over here, yeah, going back on main topic, but it's just showing like I don't fit the image what they thought I was supposed to. Because apparently black males are supposed to like smoking, supposed to like all that stuff. Like, I've denied them every single time that I don't want your shit, all right? Yeah, all of a sudden I'm over here getting looked at, getting looked at extremely evil, like they want to do something to me. My safety was at risk on the red and green line. Now is it on the orange line now? You gotta be kidding me. But anyways, so all because I don't want smoke. Literally, both ways. I don't want the smoke from y'all smoke, okay? But anyway, so going back to on topic, it just proves right then and there, like, normies, they don't understand. Apparently, it's extremely normal to smoke, apparently. And they don't even care. Like, when people find out I don't smoke or nothing like that, or even drink, like, normies cannot comprehend that concept at all. Like, I've inhaled ash before, and it was the worst decision of my life, all right? Because I remember when I was 13 years old, I took a piece of paper, I rolled it up, lit it up, and and I said, I'm never, ever doing that again, all right? That's the only thing of smoking I ever done, all right? Me rolling up a little piece of paper on my own time, and then just lit it up and taking a puff, and I regretted it right then and there. And I agree, I'm never ever doing that stuff. Now, a friend, is he really a friend? I don't know. A Georgia friend of mine, he smokes a lot, and well, I'm not gonna say a lot, but he smokes. Okay, he smokes, all right. And I think he for the most part, he couldn't seem to comprehend why. My skater brother, my skater bro, all right, that's what I'm calling him. Skater bro, my Georgia skater bro. He smoked, right? He was trying to figure out why don't I smoke, and you should have something. Oh no, I'm good. Like, you don't smoke, no. And then he's like, well, it's not that bad. The worst thing that happens is there's like a little bubble that forms in your mouth. That's the only thing that hurts about it. I'm like, dang, well, it sounds painful. Why more would you want that? That's what you want to do. If you want to smoke for now, okay then. But anyways, going back on top of as far as on a general society normie thing, like I said billions of times, like, I get looked at funny just because I don't want to smoke or don't want to be anything around smoke, all right? Like, I'm literally responding to the health of my body, and I'm super jealous. I'm seeing this couple on a motorcycle, but that's not on topic. I'll get to a video about that, normies. But anyway, so yeah, like, all because I don't want nothing to do with smoking. Like, I'm literally responding according to how my body is designed, literally. And these people, that's the thing with these normies. They keep smoking themselves to death, literally. And they're smoking. They've gone numb to the damage it does to their body. And for whatever reason, they're pushing this to everyone else. Like, I'm not understanding this. I'm really not understanding this. They're literally pushing this lung disease agenda onto the masses and onto everybody else. And people such as myself, who is not a normie, is looked at crazy, as if something is generally wrong with us, and it's extremely unfair. So, dear normies, I'm never ever going to conform. I refuse to conform to your whole smoking thing. If I'm not going to smoke, and I'm not going to be around your smoke. Nope, not at all, normies. Because it makes no sense. And I'm not understanding how these grocery stores and everything selling it. They selling it and everything. Like, it's all money. It's all money. Especially with weed and everything. Weed getting people high. People coming to work in school. The kids are over here. They're over here trying to promote kids don't smoke. Yet they keep selling the junk. And then that's the thing. They act like smoking is such an adult thing to do. Like, you have to. Like, engage in these adult activities, when that's not an adult activity. It's an activity of normies. It's a normie cult. It's a normie cult. It's just a part of their cult, which is smoking. And anybody who refuse to engage or be around it, they're ostracized as if something is wrong with them. But that's my note to you. That's my message to y'all normies as far as smoking. Like, it's that damaging to the human body. Just because one person lived, I don't know, all the way up until the 80s smoking, does not mean I'm gonna be I'm gonna be fine if I smoke. No, I don't need to smoke. Y'all doing it to be cool. That's why. And now a lot of y'all are addicted to it. You dehumanize yourselves. Y'all normies dehumanize yourselves just to fit in. And then y'all become desensitized and numb to the damage it's doing to your body. And now you're addicted to it. And because you're so hurt and so broken and everything, and so your body's so damaged, you got to bring somebody else with you. Someone young. I can't be around this. I can't even accept clothes from people who smoke. No. Because that aroma is in the clothes. And considering I live with people in my household, my biological family who do smoke, I mean, I can really appreciate them saying, we ain't gonna smoke in front of you, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter if you smoke in front of me or not, all right? If I'm just like a few feet away from you, a room away from you, I can smell it and it's coming in here. Like, you don't want to smoke in front of me, but you're smoking over there. I know you're smoking and I can still inhale that stuff, all right? Like, earlier this year, January 2025, when I got super sick, the smell of weed pretty much made me vomit a little, all right? Well, yeah, that's just the gambit. That's my note to y'all normies. I cannot smoke. And smoking is dangerous. And the reason why you love it so much, because you desensitize and numb yourself to the pain. And you really want to fit in. You really want to fit in, so you sacrifice your own character just to fit in with society. Just to be deemed as normal. And I feel so bad for y'all. So I'm going to use my free will as a human, as a separate human being, a separate soul, to not conform to your standards. If smoking is considered a cool thing, an adult thing, a mature thing or whatever, then no, fuck off. I don't have to partake in your tomfoolery, normies. That's my message to you. Thanks for watching. Like, comment, subscribe.